Hey guys, Plain Safe Sam here with you today. When last time I talked or made a video, I told you I was going to make a video about a 172 that I had done some work on. And well, we have it and finally got some parts back. Really, it's a pretty bird. The guy just bought it. And well, I have my work cut out for me. Gotta get the pump on, mixture control, distributor, and the mags. Look at this here. Look at, I'm sorry about the movement, but look at this. This is from the mags. Okay, when was the last time anybody saw a mag that was painted blue? These were blue when this thing came in. Just crazy. Look at all these parts. I mean, everything in it was just junk. So I'm glad I talked the owner into sending those out. He was a little hesitant to do so. Ended up doing it. The fuel components, and let me remind you, this airplane just had been annualed literally like 3 hours ago. I think in October or something like that, and they were trying to ferry it somewhere and it ended up landing here. But the fuel pump was leaking. I mean, it was bad. The mixture controller, that was leaking. And there wasn't, I don't understand how anybody could look at that stuff and say, hey, this is good to go. The distributor, that was leaking as well. I mean, everything was leaking. It was nuts. And we found a broken B-nut on a fuel line going to the injector. Let me see if I can find up some pictures here that I took. I know some of you don't like the fact that I don't have good equipment or whatever, but you know what? I do what I can with what I got. So this here, that's what the bottom of the fuel pump looked like. All right, that didn't just happen. And then there's a top of the fuel pump, and you can see around the outside there. I mean, it's just actually down at the base. It's got fuel coming out of it. That's the fuel pump again. And then we have, oh yeah, the hoses from 1976. So we've got new hoses to go on too. That was not negotiable. Oh yeah, there's the mixture control. You can see on there all the fuel staining on that fitting down on the bottom of it there, right there. And then this actually cracks me up because I don't know the last time I saw blue mags. And you can see the condenser there is got a bad wire going into it. Here's the cracked B-nut, but it's really hard to see. It is cracked though. I have no idea what that is. I was trying to get a better picture of it. So, and this whole thing was just pretty filthy. Let's see if I can show you a picture. It's an oil leak underneath there. Like I said, this airplane hadn't been moving in quite a while. So the fact that inside the engine, I took one of the valve covers off, number 2, and actually looked up in there, and it's pretty clean. I was surprised. Normally if they sit for that long, I think this thing was supposedly sat for like 11 years. You'd see them all rusted up, the springs. We are missing the, I don't even know what they call it, the brace for the oil cooler on the number 2 cylinder valve cover. That's missing, so we had a used one here, and I've got ordered in a new, they call it a foot. So that'll go on there, and then that will get installed into that and be pushing on to the oil cooler. So yeah, you can see the thing was just totally missing. So right now, I'm going to take some video of it while I'm doing the work, I guess, and I got some cleaning up to do. I got some to get cleaned. And I mean, inside it doesn't look too bad for sitting for so long. So I will get after it, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I got that line off real quick there. Just want to show you what's going on with it. If I can get it in the picture here where it focuses. Probably not. Let's see. Anyway. Focus. Doesn't want to focus, but if, I don't know if anybody can see anything. Let me turn this thing around. Yeah. It's not going to autofocus on this thing. It doesn't like me. But this B-nut is cracked in like 3 different places on the injector. So, let me see if we can get off far enough. Nope. But anyway, it is cracked, and that's why I took it off. I got another line I'm going to put on it. Oh, and I forgot about this right here. Electric fuel pump. When it came in, it was dripping all over the floor, and went in there and found that the fuel pump had gone bad. So I'm not sure it just had gone bad, but it was bad. So anyway, got a lot to do. I'll catch you in a little bit. As I'm working on this thing, I'm discovering more and more, let's just call them isms for right now. So I showed you where that foot is missing from here. This is the oil cooler, and it's called oil cooler support. And then the foot, this thing here, it goes here, and then the basically the carriage bolt goes in there. And I discovered why it was missing, because the old one was stripped out. Go figure that. So I had a serviceable one upstairs. Went and grabbed it. I'll just use that. But this is the interesting part. So if you see back here, see this here? And it comes down here. And it's basically 2 large Adel clamps that somebody took and riveted on for, I guess, a oil cooler support. I am not going to take it off just because that's a really nice farm fab, I guess, but I don't have time to mess with it right now. So it's somebody else can pull that off if they see fit. But yeah, so it's all gonna be parts like it's supposed to be, and we'll keep plugging away. I don't want to show you guys me doing all the stuff that I'm doing, but I do want you to see some of the things that were going on. Oh, and all of the, I don't know if you can see them. You guys probably know, or if you don't know, down there are the fuel injector nozzles, and that's where the lines go to, right? They go from the distributor down to the injectors. And the B-nuts were not tight on any of them. So I'm just, you know, I don't know how people are maintaining things or not maintaining things. This thing just came out of annual, like less than 3 hours. Actually, I think it was less than 15 minutes ago, to be honest with you. The top of the engine was just covered in crap. I cleaned it because I like clean things. If you have clean things, and you have nice things, and then you can see oil leaks and good stuff like that. But anyway, I just need to get this going so we can get it to the owner. And the bad news is, or sad news, I guess he's going to turn around and sell it right away. So it's a nice little airplane. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, it's quitting time today. I got some things on there. I know they don't like these injectors on these Continental 360s because they are a bugger to get to. You can't hardly see it down in there. So I got this one on here though. Went up through here and you can reach it, see it way back there. So that's all on. I got the surface for the main surface for the pump to go on. Do that tomorrow. It's after 5. I'm tired already. Here's the pump. Here's the pump shaft, and that goes in like that. She's good to go. Forgot to mention that the fuel control components were all overhauled by our friends over at D&G Supply in Michigan. Russ is a good guy, always takes good care of us. Yeah, you know, I feel bad for this airplane because, you know, I don't know, it just makes me mad that, you know, the airplane didn't do anything wrong. The guy that had it, I think he took care of it. I mean, he painted it. It looks nice. I mean, the paint job looks nice. You know, I mean, that's nice. It's got good glass and everything in it. But, you know, I mean, you don't fly an airplane for 10 years, and then I think it was neglected before that, as far as what I'm seeing here. And then the mechanic who inspected it, he didn't do anybody any favors because he really didn't do anything. And that's, I just, that bothers me too. But that's, I don't know. You guys out there doing maintenance, I mean, you know, like I said, we're not perfect here, but we at least make sure things are safe and ready to go out and fly and work for our customers and their families and their dogs. I don't want anybody to get hurt when they're flying an airplane that we worked on. That's the bottom line here. So I'll just say that, you know, like I said, I talk to my guys all the time about this. It's you got to think about what if it's your own family that's going in an airplane. You really want to make sure that you do things right here. This 414, I wanted to do a little more on that one. I kind of ran out of time. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on some errands in the morning and doing something exciting. Not sure if I'm going to share that just yet or not, but I might. It's pretty fun. You'll all probably think I'm absolutely crazy for what I'm doing, but maybe I am. I don't know. So anyway, I'll put more on this tomorrow. For this guy, let's see, how do I do this? Right there. I'll finish it up tomorrow. I'm gonna have one of the other guys put the electric fuel pump in, so that'll get done before I even get here, hopefully. And I'll get the hoses on, get everything else on. I'm probably still not gonna run it until a little later in the week. Hopefully it'll warm up. I think we're gonna have minus something for a high tomorrow, so I don't really want to stress the old engine out trying to fire it up in that cold. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. If you liked it, subscribe, hit the button or the bell or whatever so you get notified when I have new videos. And also, if you have any comments, comment. You know, on my last video I had a lot of comments, and man, I tell you what, I like the comments. I like to share the comments with my guys too, because they're the ones out here doing all the grunt work along. You know, I mean, they're doing more of it than I am. I'm more flying the desk, but Adam tells me I have to come out here and do some work to keep him on track. So I am, and you know, I do like all the feedback from you guys, and if you see something or know something that I don't, let me know, because like I said, I am by far not a know-it-all. You know, we're the shop that's not afraid to pick up a phone and call somebody if we need help, and we do that if we have to. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch you later. See ya.